Hey guys, I am about to fill up our pool that we got from Tractor Supply for the ducks. And that's the duck pen right there that I'm gonna put it in so they can enjoy it at nighttime. It'll be pretty interesting because I'm sure they'll be swimming in it like at midnight or something. We have security cameras and they're really funny. It seems like they don't really sleep. They just kind of take naps and then they move around the pen at night. But anyways, so I got this pool. I think it was about $10 at Tractor Supply. And we're also gonna be fixing up their pen. As you can see, there's tarps on there that are kind of torn apart. And we gotta fix all that. All right, let me show you their pen. So these are tarps that I've taken down. They're all scrapped. I don't know if we're gonna be able to use them for something else or what. But let's go in here. See, it's all connected. We actually have a tree right here that fell that we still need to cut up. The only thing is though, if the chainsaw is not working, it's not gonna happen. So hopefully we'll get the chainsaw fixed so we can take care of it. So we've put this in here just a couple of days ago, trying to get the water off the ground. Because in here it gets so muddy when it rains. And just anything that we put in here sinks in the ground. It's really weird. Like we have a tarp right here that we left in here to try to give them some solid ground for when it rains. And then we have this tarp right here. So try to give the chickens some shield from the rain when it rains if they stay in here. Because they do fly out of the pen and go free range for the day. So I'm not sure where I'm going to put this at. So also I want to be able to dump it. Alright, so I guess we'll put it right here and we'll get it filled up. Nothing in there. Nope. I'm about to put some water in there. They are so disappointed. Come back in a little while. Come back in a little while and we'll have some water in there. Man, it's taking forever to get this thing in here. Woo. Woo. It's like in the 80s here. And I know that's not much, but whew. Getting a little hot. For some reason, we have a well and our water does a lot of spitting out like that. I don't know why. I think there's like air in the well. I'm not sure. I'm no expert. I'm no expert with the wells, but something is just weird. There you go. Like, ooh, I see that water in there. Here, we'll do this and you can see the ducks. So while I'm waiting for the pool to fill up, I just wanted to say I'm hoping that maybe we can breed our Pekin ducks because we have one male and 2 females. And maybe have some ducks and just increase the herd. And maybe try selling them. We've never done that before. But I have learned a lot about ducks. And I've seen that ducks are a little bit more hard to integrate into a herd than chickens are. We do have a lot of chickens. And they can kind of pick and choose where they want to go and who they want to stay with. But the ducks have always stayed together. This is actually our second batch of Pekin ducks. We had another batch of 3 and 2 were killed, and then we had the last one, and we ended up getting these guys. And we were hoping that our last Pekin duck, it was a female Pekin duck, and we were really hoping that she would be friends with them. Friends, I guess. Join their little herd or join hers, whatever. Anyways, that never happened. She ended up getting attacked by a raccoon again and ended up dying a few days later from her injuries. And I don't know, the other ducks that we have, which are, I'm about ready to say 2 Muscovy duck mixes, but we only have 1 now because the other one got hit and killed the other day. So we have just the 1 Muscovy duck mix, and I think that one's a male. I'm not 100% sure. I thought it was female, but I think it's male. And then we have the other one that looks like a mallard. I don't even know if she is a mallard. I think mallards are more wild ducks. She might be like a rowan or whatever you call it. Because I know there are some ducks that are sold at the store that look like mallard ducks, but they're not mallard ducks. They're called something else. Anyways, those ducks don't want to have anything to do with these ducks. And that Drake has tried and tried and tried to get those ducks to join his herd or his band or whatever you want to call it, but they're like, no. So they just stay to themselves and stay far away. But just interesting. But this comes back around to why I was thinking about just going ahead and breeding the Pekin ducks, so then they can have the babies and we'll pick which ones that we want and then get rid of the other ones, just to kind of grow the herd. Or we could just have the ducks sit on a certain amount of eggs. But here comes another problem that I noticed, that they haven't laid any eggs for the last like 2-3 days. So I just checked, there's no eggs in there. So I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if they're maybe taking a break right now, but we're gonna kind of keep an eye on it, because that's something that I would really like to do, is to hatch some Pekin ducks. Oh my goodness, so I was doing some other chores and I came back and it looks like it's all filled up. A little bit more than what I had wanted, but that's okay. Alright, so got that turned off. Alright, since I got this water hose all the way back here, I'm going to empty out their water bowls and put in fresh new water, and that will cut down on my chores for tonight. That will be one less thing to worry about. Ducks have been enjoying their pool. They actually all look nice and white. Nice and white instead of brown. And if you look in here, they did have 2 eggs this morning, but the eggs are gone. Let's see if I can focus. Wow. The duck just ate the egg. Great. Nice to putting a new tarp over it.
I got a, what is that called? Like a cargo strap. Seems to work pretty good. The problem is, this is a good tarp, but these eyelids will tear out sometimes, or whatever those things are called, the little round things. They'll tear out sometimes. So I got to do some research and figure out an alternative. That I know they got tarp clips that I saw, so that might be something to look into. I was going to get some at Harbor Freight, but it was, I don't know, it was only like 4 of them for, you know, more money than I wanted to spend. So, but if they work, that might be a good thing. If it'll grab the tarp and hold it good and not rip out, That's what you want. 'Cause if you get a pretty heavy duty tarp like this is, it's pretty good. The only thing is these will rip out sometimes. Yep. How far am I on that side? How far is it hanging over off the back of that coop?
It's hanging off a good amount.
So I want to pull it that way as far as I can. Get in there with the girls without them. BB-8's making his noises. You might even catch him. He's I think maybe the girls are in heat because he's getting in that mood. I heard him earlier, and he was by the fence.
I saw him on the camera.
Yeah.
You gonna make us some faces today?
Yeah. Oh, see, I got the one tarp under there. I'm trying to put this one, drag this over there so the goats have some shelter on the outside. And also some drier area since the water won't puddle up there. See if I can go in there. What's that? I got more?
Just a little bit.
About there?
Yeah, that's good right there.
Alright.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna keep working. Go do what you gotta do. And hopefully I'll have it finished when you come back. Here we are, putting up the shelter. These tarps. This is the tarp I pulled over earlier, right here. And it pulled right here. I'm gonna try to have, I guess, this one draining off, like right here. And these are gonna drain back over here. Right now I'm trying to make like a gutter tarp type thing to put underneath these where it's going down. So we'll see how it works out. But that's about it. Alright, see you on the next one. Got it done. Come back here and you can see, we'll see how good it works, but I'm trying to deviate the majority of the water coming off of that. And I made like a, kind of like a gutter type thing. So when the majority of it drains right there, it should shoot back here. Yep, well, got it suspended from different spots. It ain't hurricane proof. It probably ain't snow proof, but it should keep them dry. They're fairly thick tarps. Like I said, the tarp's pretty strong, but these things will rip out. It seems like, not all the time, but sometimes they'll rip out. So I was thinking maybe if I don't have it pulled too tight and it's got a little bit of looseness, you know, maybe that'll help it a little bit. But I think that's gonna work good. I hope so. It'd be great if it made it till snow. Snow will weigh it down, but
Right.
But if we come up under here and knock it off as the snow's falling, you know, we don't get that much snow. We come knock it off, it should be okay, you know, as long as it ain't like too much snow on there.
Right. This is the girls' goat pen.
Well, this is actually the garden, but
yeah,
we got the girl goats.
They're supposed to move over there.
Yep.
And if you've seen our garden video, that trailer and that boat and that washing machine over there and tons of other junk is not ours. It's the people that lived here before us.
Well, it's ours now.
Yeah. We own it now, but it wasn't ours before we moved here.
We're gonna pull the boat out, clean it up, and let it be like a play boat for the kids.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the chickens will love it too.
Yeah. And then that's BB-8 and Yoshi's pen right here. We have to replace the tarp.
Yeah.
Which, that blue one, you must have tore that one down today. Because that was up the other day.
I didn't tear it down.
Maybe BB-8 tore it down then. Well, the goats do love rubbing on it, and they love rubbing on the fence.
Yeah, we got this truck top. This was here when we moved here.
Yes.
And we used that. I put it on 4x4s. It's falling off now. I need to straighten it up. Yeah.
We have a couple of chickens over there that are roosting.
Yeah. It looks like that's covered pretty good. I might put up another tarp, pull this tarp back up right there.
Yeah.
But probably leave the front open so they can go out that way if they want.
Yeah. Looks like we got everything covered, so that's good.
Yeah.
Gets really muddy in here. It's not bad right now because it hasn't, I think it sprinkled earlier or rained a little bit.
Yeah, but like cinder blocks. I got a bunch of cinder blocks.
Yeah.
I don't know if she showed you them.
No.
But they're gonna go in here, and not only they can jump on them when it's muddy, but it should help their hooves too. Keep their hooves
Gotta put down a whole bunch of straw. It is just so crazy on how muddy it gets.
I dug a drainage thing in there. I did one in here too, but I think it's too much, and it'll like pile up here. It doesn't like flow into that good. So like an underground drainage type thing.
Yeah.
It works good in there, but in here it's still really muddy. So I don't know. I guess, well, hopefully we'll have them over there soon. You want to show them? This whole area here, it should be about 2-3 times as big as the area they got right now.
Yep.
So that'd be good, because we like to let them free run when we can, but they don't get much time because
Right.
a lot of times they go near the road, though now that stuff's growing, it seems like they'll stay in the yard a lot more. But like in the wintertime, they go to the maybe tall grass or some weeds or whatnot growing on the edge of the road because it gets a lot of sun there or something. So they'll try to go across the road, and it's a busy road.
Alright, so let's go take a quick tour because I haven't taken a video of this yet.
Yeah.
So, we've cleared out a lot. I guess this is kind of our compost pile that we're kind of working
Some
on.
good compost. Look at them
Got
weeds
some
growing
junk on there though.
Look at them weeds growing in there. I wanted to cover it with a tarp, but I never did. So I might turn it, cover it with a tarp, and then we'll have some.
That's the next project.
I don't know if it'll be ready this year, but next year we'll have some awesome garden soil. Keep adding to it. And we need to put eggshells and stuff like that in there.
And then that's kind of our trail to the forest back there, that ramp.
Yep. I got some boards, so I'm gonna fix that ramp. We got trees. I cut a bike path, through the woods a little bit. We don't own very much. I wish we did. But I cut a bike trail through there, and it comes out over there and stuff. It's pretty sweet.
Look, this is all the stuff that we acquired, or that, what would be a good word for inherited when we got the house.
Yeah.
All this stuff back here. We got barrels, we got cinder blocks, we got like tons of trash back here, we got bags.
See all that stuff over
Got
there
a
that
washer.
I pulled out of the ground? That fencing stuff. Some of it we might be able to use.
Yeah.
But
There's like buckets, tons of tires, which I have plans for the tires if they're still good. Doing dirt baths out of those for the chickens.
yeah.
Got more blocks back there.
We're gonna have another trail that goes through here, so we can cut out there, and then there's like several other entrances. So it should be pretty sweet for riding bikes and, you know, just walking and whatnot. With the little bit of woods area that we own. So it should be pretty sweet. I smell them honeysuckles. It smells
Yeah.
good. It smells good. The honeysuckles is booming.
We got wood.
Here's the boat right here. Like up the pop-up trailer. I don't know what I want to do with it, but I might use the frame and put it in the woods and put a picnic table on it or something. So we'll have like a little picnic area. And then this will probably be a roof for some critter's house.
Yeah.
House. Probably put that
Some
on
other
4x4s or something.
project.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that it's still good. The shell's still good. I don't think it's leaking. So that's good, but I doubt anything else is good other than maybe the frame.
Yeah, because it's like really eroded and you see it's all torn and stuff. So I don't think it's really salvageable. And I think one time we had some animals in there.
Yeah, probably still do from time to time.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get all this stuff cleared out. We got like little pots, roofing material.
That's something else I can have Abram help me with, cleaning this boat out, getting these old rotten seats out. We can clear it all out. That's something we could do until I get the truck going. Hopefully I get the truck going soon, but that's something Abram could do, is clean this out.
Yeah.
Because there's all sorts of junk in here and all them seats are rotten. So take all them seats out. And we'll build like a bench or build some new seats or something.
Yeah.
Just so you know, you're walking probably through poison ivy and whatnot.
I got my boots on.
Yeah. I try to pick my feet up, but
This is actually our mess right over here. It was a playground we were supposed to put together, but we never did.
yeah, never did. So that's probably going to be critter building materials. We got some fencing left. I got to get more of this, and that's what we'll use around the goat pen right there. It's good stuff, but yeah, $300 for, not sure if it's 100 foot or 200 foot. I got Tractor Supply.
I'm not sure
There's
either.
a boat trailer right there.
Yeah.
Get that out. Which that one might be still good. That one looks a lot more solid than that. But we'll see. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on it. I might put a platform on here, put a picnic table on that too.
Yep. So definitely what we're working on, so be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell. You can join us on this
Hopefully
crazy
we get
mess.
this done. Hopefully we get our garden in there this year. If we don't do it soon, it's gonna be won't be until next year. But
Right, because we got all those little plants too. So we
Yeah.
got a greenhouse on the way.
greenhouse on the
So
way.
ought to be interesting.
Small greenhouse construction getting ready to start
Right.
pretty soon.
Alright, you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll keep you updated on what's going on.